Hey guys, welcome. Today I was feeling inspired and I kept getting all these downloads. Like, your answers has been keeping me up. But in Pacific, Saturn, that beautiful planet Saturn, is in retrograde until October 10th. He has been in retrograde. This planet's been in retrograde since May 23rd. So, fun fact about Saturn is he is like your old grandpa that wants to see all of your test grades and make sure you got all A's before he gifts you with this brand new wonderful BMW, Benz, or Porsche, whatever kind of, like, what your grandpa could afford. That is how Saturn is, but he wants you to, work hard for it and learn your lessons and make sure that you're doing things right. So Saturn is in retrograde until October 10th. So it is not a coincidence that also, as it affects our lives, it affects the planet and society in a whole. So it's not a coincidence that we are starting to see all these lockdowns and restrictions starting to come back up again. You might have been like, why is this all happening again? It's written in the stars. It's a fun fact. Once you start studying astrology, you will have a smoother transition in life. They say that millionaires study like horoscopes and billionaires study astrologies because this stuff is literally written in the stars. So expect some more of these rules and regulations up until about October 10th. If you notice, it did kind of start around the end of May, which is when Saturn started going retrograde. So that also affects us personally in your personal life. So you're going to find some things that are coming back around that you have not straightened out, and if you have not learned your lessons from it. If you've not learned your lessons from, you're staying in a cycle and a hamster wheel, and Saturn wants you to learn your lesson in order to get out of that. So in order to get out of that, you have to see what's going on there and tap it. So I'm going to channel messages and see what's going on. It's going to be hard truths of what you need to hear in order to get out of the stuckness. So the theme for up until October 10th with Saturn is going to be contracts and Ace of Cups. So it's going to be new beginnings with the heart and new beginnings with contracts. So some of you are getting married, some of you need to get divorced, some of you are starting new careers, or some of you are starting new affairs of the heart. Like, it's all about what makes you the happiest. That is what Saturn is retrograding for you guys right now, to go over what is your pure. If you go inside and look within yourself, what is what really makes you happy? What is your heart desires? And those are the lessons that you need to learn in order to break free. This is the year 2021. 2021 breaks down to 5, which is, in numerology, is about freedom. It's all about freedom and breaking free and setting clear of all these boundaries and restrictions, which is what Saturn likes to do. So he wants you to know what can I do to be happier and set myself free and free my mind from all of these everyday things, and how do I find fulfillment and complete pure happiness and joy in this life. This is what Saturn wants to reward you with, but you gotta learn your lesson. You gotta let go of what doesn't serve you and stuff. So that being said, that's the intro. You want to pick shell 1, shell 2, or shell 3, whichever one you're attracted to. Just look at it, marinate on it. And I'm going to put a little timestamp in the comments, so if you want to swiggle through to go to your pile, you can. If not, you can sit and listen to all 3, but please know whatever resonates with you, which one that you pick is the one for you, because Saturn has this lesson and he has this message for you. So we're going to go right into it. And this is channeling messages. I'm just going to be channeling it from Spirit as well as from Saturn, planet Saturn, to see what you need to work on for the next 3 months. So pile 1. Oh, look at that. You guys, from what I am sensing, Saturn wants you to just continue doing what you're doing. Wear something blue, resonate. Nature is key. Cleanse yourself in water. So whatever you are doing well. You have accepted the task of life. You have said, I no longer want to live this way. I don't want to live in lack. I want to live in abundance. I don't want to live in restriction. I want to live in freedom. I want freedom. And you have been channeling and finding ways to break yourself out of your 9 to 5 and your everyday life and things that weren't serving you. Some of you broke up with long-term relationships. Some of you have quit long-term jobs and went out and started your own career. Some of you have moved to new cities, new towns, and you just said, F all this shit because it's not working for me anymore, and you found yourself. Keep on doing what you're doing because Saturn is rewarded and your big breakthrough is coming around. I want to say September. I could feel September 9th for some reason. But you know what? Let's not assume, but this is what I'm sensing. Let's see what the dice is. I'm going to roll a little dice and see what kind of important dates you guys have coming up. Oh, see, I see the 8, and I also see 10-4. 10-4. So yeah, so like around the end of September, up until like 10-4, some big breakthroughs are coming through. Look at that. Nice. All right, that's all I got for you guys for pile 1. You can stay for the other ones if you want, but I'm moving on to the second shell. So what Saturn wants you guys to know. Oh, look at that. Separation's coming to an end in 2 days, a year, a month. Release the toxic energy around your house. This is strong downloads here. I am sensing this is a toxic environment you guys are in. Some of you already know the truth. Your family members have told you, your friends have told you, you are not in love with this person anymore. You're not in love with this situation anymore. You're not in love with this life anymore. You're not in love with this job anymore. You might not even be in love with your pet anymore. Whatever it is, you are not in love with this situation. It does not serve you, and you need to release it. Saturn is going to keep giving you these harsh lessons until you release it. Some of you are not going to have a choice. It's going to come to an end, and it's going to just be snatched out of your life because it's keeping you stagnant and you're not fulfilling your life's destiny and purpose. Some of you have a whole new chapter, a whole new timeline waiting for you on the other end of this toxicness that you have within your home that you need to release. Now, if you're like, oh my God, I cannot do this, I am telling you that Saturn is letting you know that these lessons are going to continue until you do, because it is coming. And you're in a cycle already. You're not happy. Some of you know you're not happy. You can truly feel this in your heart. You can feel it. You know what you have to do. You're just scared. You're scared. And Saturn wants you to go within and know that whatever movements you make, you will be happy. You will find fulfillment on the other end, and you just have to take the leap of faith, because if not, you're going to be in this another cycle. If you've been with this person for 30 years, you've been this person for 10 years, you've been with this person for 5 years, just know you can add another 5 of misery, and you can add another 10 of misery, and you can add another 15 of misery, or you could start anew and have that new fulfilling life that you're supposed to have with probably the person you're supposed to destined to be with. Or if it's not about love, because like I said, I don't know, for some reason I've chose to cover up contract here, which is very weird, and we have Ace of Cups showing, nothing's by accident. So I'm sensing highly this is love here. Some of you need to release the toxic energy of the partnerships that you are in, i.e. your spouse, or if you're living with your parents or something and this is not working out anymore, release it, start anew. Let's see what dice, let's roll the dice and see what important dates you guys have. If you would like a reading with me, because I sense heavy energy. Ooh, I got a dice that fell on the floor. Hold on. We have 7. Let's get another date for you guys. Oh, 775. Sweet. 7, 5. Okay, 775. What important so those might be important days for you guys of each month. Today this video is on I am going to release it on the 4th. So if you're watching this on time, then the 5th, tomorrow, would be a really cool date to look forward to. And also on the 7th of each month up until October. Those are important dates for you. And if you break it down, 7 and 7 is 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 10, and the 10th. Ooh. Something you're going to have major breakthroughs on the 10th. So the 10th month of the year, which is October, look out for big major changes. Okay, guys, that is all I have for you. If you would like a reading with me, because I sense a lot of heavy energy here, you guys can DM me or click the link in my bio and book me on my site. Okay, let's move you guys to the corner and go to Ah, for some reason, Spirit wants me to take the contract away for this last pile. Your third eye chakra is blocked. Pile 3. Okay. Your third eye chakra is blocked. And you're not seeing clearly. So some of you know what you need to do. And even though I see hearts here and Spirit wanted me to keep the hearts here, I don't feel like this is exactly like pile 2, like a spouse that you might need to get rid of, but it's what your heart desires that you need to go into. You're not seeing clearly. You're not really doing what makes you happy. You're doing what society tells you it's supposed to make you happy. And that is not serving you. So Spirit's giving you an answer of yes, 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 yes. Take the chance. Go with your heart. Do what serves you best. You're not seeing clearly. You cannot live life through material and how other people view you and see you. You have to do it through the eyes of Source, through the eyes of yourself. So continue to love yourself. Continue to, look behind the veil, like look to see the truth. And also, if some of you have a question in your head about a specific person and you think they're deceiving you or some kind of situation that is not pandering out well in your head, Spirit always wants you to know that yes, your intuition is right. Yes, this is you're not bugging, you're not going crazy. This person is deceiving you. This situation is deceptive. I shouldn't go to this place. All of that. For the next couple months till October, Spirit wants you to follow it's Saturn wants you, as well as Spirit wants you to follow your intuition strongly. That is what your strong message is. If you continue on to not listen to your intuition and listen to other people and listen to fear-based just things in society, it will not serve you, and you will end up in the same cycle over, repeating over and over again. So let's not do that. Go within and check your insides. Every movement you make up until now in October, check the insides, check your gut, check within. Do not check in with a friend. Check in with Source. Check in with the God within yourself. All right. So that's all I got for you guys. You guys are gonna do great, and thank you. Have a beautiful, blessed day. And if you like to book a reading, like I said, you can DM me or you can book me on my website, which is in my bio. Bye.